Welcome to today's edition of Beyond Checklist, and I'm your host, Dennis Odi. If today is the first time you are coming across this video, I will encourage you to subscribe, like, and share this video for friends and family to also be connected. Today's program is sponsored by Flav Kitchen, your number one go-to place when it comes to catering needs. Their phone number is right under the screen. Pick it up, call them, and when you call, do not forget to use the promo code Beyond Checklist, and they will give you a very huge discount. Today, we are going to talk about financial planning and life insurance, which I believe is a very important topic to many Americans. Everybody want to make sure that their family are secured. So I want you to sit tight and take some of this information so that you can help your family to create generational wealth. In the course of preparing for this interview, I did a little research, and I came across an article that says that as of 2024-2025, approximately 48 to 50% Americans are either uninsured or underinsured. That means about 102 million Americans may or may not have insurance in place. That message shook me. So I decided to embark on a journey to look for someone who is very knowledgeable to ensure that as we go about in life, as we go to our various workplaces, the money that we save, they are properly diverse so that in case of any life uncertainties, you will be able to make sure your family, your loved ones, and friends are secured. So when it comes to financial planning and life insurance, I didn't get any other person than someone that I've happened to attend some of her conferences, hop on her Zoom calls, and the information that she's sharing is very mind-blowing. The way she's changing family life, helping them to manage their asset. I didn't want to keep this information to myself. So I decided to bring on board our guest, Mrs. Sandra Owusu. Welcome to Beyond Checklist.
Thank you, Mr. Oti. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me, Beyond Checklist family. I'm going to say I'm grateful to be here, and I am looking forward to answer any questions that your family has. So thank you for having me.
I personally know you.
Yes.
But for someone who is watching this video for the first time, they may not know you.
Yes.
All right, so I want you to introduce yourself to my viewers out there so that they will know who you are.
Oh, thank you so much. My name is Sandra Owusu. I am a licensed financial professional, a wealth strategist, and a franchise developer. I am a wife to an amazing and awesome husband, Mr. Benjamin Kosieje. I'm a mother of two. And just briefly, I've been in this country for about 13 years now. Yeah, going on 14 this year. So people come here and everybody has ambitions and goals, and it's like the dreamland of America. So when I came, I started in the healthcare field prior to become a financial professional. I started in the healthcare field and I still am. So being in the industry for 12 years now, and I love it. I love helping people. I love assisting. I love to get people comfortable. So I enjoy being in the healthcare, and I'm loving it, and I'm grateful for this new journey as well. And I'm ready to share what it is and answer the questions for your viewers too.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That's a wonderful introduction. If you wouldn't mind, can you walk us through what financial planning and life insurance is?
Okay, so the role as a financial professional, in just plain English or just plain sight, you help family plan, you give them the clarity that they are looking for, investment, anything that will lead families to their financial goal and their future goal. A lot of people has, their money, they have been working for so many years. They want to retire with the peace of mind of not going back to work, but they don't know what to do. What else can I do? Maybe they have a strategy that is not working for them, but they don't know what to do. So I come in as a financial professional and I fill in the gap, give them that clarity and the peace of mind that they're looking for in plain way. And then the protection aspect of the life insurance, I'm able to help them know where they can protect their families and even themselves in case of unexpected situations in life, because things do happen. So you want to know whatever that you're doing or whatever strategy you have, that you have the full protection when it comes to life insurance.
Okay. So if I understood you correctly, the planning aspect has got to do with you helping families to, let's say, doing the right investment.
Yeah.
The insurance aspect is how to protect.
How to protect, yes.
Okay. So this is going to be very quick. You mentioned your background about being in the healthcare
Right.
industry for quite some time and switching to financial profession role. What motivated you to really say that for being in the healthcare field for some time? You mentioned you love helping families, helping people, and the nurses out there or the individuals in the healthcare, they are doing an amazing job.
Yes.
God bless you for everything that you do. So what happened that you decided to embark on this financial journey?
Yeah, thank you for that question. So back in 2024, I met a friend that used to live in Harrisburg.
Okay.
He reached out to me and said, hey, I've come across some information. I would love for you to hear it. And I'm like, what kind of information? I was kind of like pushy a little bit. And he was like, I just want you to jump on my Zoom and just hear it out. And after listening to the conversation, it was mind blowing. So I'm like, what? I have been in this country for 13 years and I've never heard of this. I know a little bit of the life insurance part, but I didn't know in details of what he shared with me. So I asked him, if I don't know it and I've never heard this information, that means my community also doesn't know. So what else can I do to be able to share this information with them? Maybe I can, refer people to you and you can also help them, because I know that if I don't know, my younger sister doesn't know, my mother, my parent, my church members, I want everybody to know. So he told me, no, you don't have to refer them to me. I am going to help you, guide you through a process. If you want to do what I'm doing and also help other people, you have to go through line system. So I was telling him, I'm not ready to go to school again. And he was like, no, you don't have to go to school. It's a self-study course. I'm going to just help you through it. So his name is Mr. Isaac Henney. Thank you for the opportunity, because it's been an amazing journey. And we started from there. He guided me through the process. So I went through the self-study course, did my state exams, and then went through coaching, mentorship, and then here we are now. The information was just so amazing. And a lot of people did not know. So I felt to just go out there, fill in the gap. And for those who doesn't know, like I didn't, I'll be able to be that, representative and help those people as well. So that's what got me into it. Because I have no knowledge about, finances, a little bit of what I've been taught, but not in details like that. So I'm like, do I need to get a degree? Because I have in school, I did not do academics or, mathematics. So in my mind, like, no, it was a very simple process. And the mentorship and the coaching got me to where I am now. So it was a very easy and simple process.
If I may ask, now are you doing this as a full-time and you've really quit your nursing job, or how is it?
No, actually, I am still full-time in the healthcare, but I am doing this on the spare time. But over time, I am looking forward to be a full-time once my kids just be of age a little bit, because I have young kids and I have to be there for them. I cannot go out there like I want to. But eventually, people need to know this. In your intro, look at how many people that are underinsured or has no life insurance.
Yes.
So I'm looking forward to become a full-timer and just go out there and help my community know the information.
We're going to go to a series of questions that I gathered from friends and family, and the one that personally also came across in the course of my research. For someone who is a healthcare professional, right? I'm sure a lot of people know you, they know your background. What are some of the difficulties that you encountered from transitioning from healthcare into this financial role that we're talking about, and how did the community even accepted you?
Yeah, thank you for that question. Honestly, I would say it wasn't challenging, but it was just a lot to learn in the beginning, because I have no knowledge about it. So it was a lot to learn, a lot of sacrifice, just reading, going on mentorship meetings, conferences. It was a lot of sacrifices in the beginning. And I was willing to do that because I wanted my community to know the information. Some of the challenges was the acceptance from some of the people, because they know you, like you said, to be in the healthcare, and they just turn around and you telling them, hey, I'm a financial professional now. But over time, they started building the trust because of the information that I was sharing with them. And then when they do their references and researches, it comes back and they know that, wow, this is accurate. So let's, recognize this person as who she is. Because we learn on our jobs. You don't just start an IT and you know everything. Yeah. As time goes on, you learn on it. So over time, people started recommended me and referring me like, oh, I have a friend, I have a sister. But initially, it was the outsider, also the trust for people. Like, example, you will go on Facebook or TikTok, you're talking about this. They don't know you from anywhere. And they are interested, but they're hickey about giving them their information, like date of birth, social security. That's some valuable information. If anybody get a hold of it, it's scary.
Right.
But over time, them listening to me as time goes on, they started building that trust. and then I get to meet them. I'm licensed in all 50 states. I don't travel to other places. I only go if the person want me to. But we meet on Zoom and then I'll help that person. So I will say that it was just the trust initially, but over time they came to the conclusion like, well, the information she's given, it's really informative, and we have to trust her and recommend her for other people. Yeah.
So, for someone out there who is looking forward to have a side gig, if the person reach out to you, will you be able to guide them through this process so that they can be able to talk and even give the information out there like you?
Yes, definitely. So people that knows me know that I am not a talkative, right? Everybody like now, the ones that knows me, they'll be like, "Who is this person?" I am who I am now because of the mentorship and coaching and training that they give you once you pass your exam. So if anybody is looking for a side hustle, something that they have no idea about, if you there and you don't know where to start from, I am a franchise developer. In my developing, we build from scratch and you make it your own. It's not like McDonald's, it's already a big franchise already, or Subway, it's a big franchise already. You put so much money in it. No, we build from scratch. And by building from scratch, we also build you up too. So by the time you're ready to go out there, you're fully equipped and you'll be able to do it. We help people every single day get licenses through coaching, training, and mentorship. In my team, we have 7-day training, morning and evening, and we have one-on-one coaching. So there is no excuse for you to say, I don't have time, right? But we want to build something for ourselves. So one of my mentors say, being broke is hard. Working for somebody is hard. Starting a business is hard. So which of the hardship are you going to choose? Right? If you build your own business, it's for you. Look at how many years we've been in this country and working for somebody. Imagine if you put the same years and effort into your own business. How do you think it's going to look like? You would have been in a whole nother level now. So that's what we are trying to build to our community and say, hey, keep your 9 to 5, keep whatever job you're building, come see what it is about, right? Just take a peek at it, see if it's for you. There are some people, no matter what you do, something is not for them, right? And that's just what it is. So if you don't start, you will never know, right? So just come in, start it. Just you being interested at least will let us know that you're ready to take the next step for us to help you. And we are ready to guide you through it, no matter what, your experience is.
So, for friends and families out there, if you are looking forward to another source of income or another career field, our guest, Mrs. Sandra Owusu, the phone number is right under the screen. You can pick it up, reach out to her, and she will be able to guide you through the whole process so that you can also pass on this information to your friends and family, change life like how she is doing, so that your family will be protected as well. So going back to your role as a financial advisor and an insurance agent, what kind of personality or skill set should someone have in order to be able to make it in the financial industry?
Yeah. Most of it, you have to be human related. Some people cannot stand people for no reason, right? You have to love people. You have to have that social connection with people. If you're just not it, it's gonna be hard for you because you have to talk to people a lot, right? Everybody you meet, you have to talk to them. So if you are not relatable to people or you're not that kind of person, it's gonna be hard for you. But even with that, if you're willing to learn and redirect your path, we will be able to help you. Also, you have to be willing to learn, be coachable.
Okay.
Number one, people have a mind of their own. Let's say they've heard this information, they're interested to start, but they've heard this information and they're not willing to unlearn what they have heard. But if you're coachable, you're willing to learn, you will easily succeed in the industry. Number one. That's what in just a couple of years that I've been in, I've realized you have to be coachable, you have to be willing to learn, and you have a tons. We have mentors and coaches that are millionaires in the industry. So, do you think if you're around millionaires in the industry, you're not also gonna go there? You're eventually gonna get there, but it takes time and patience as well. This is not get rich quick thing, right? If you focus on helping people instead of the result, the financial result, you'll be able to get there. So, number one, be willing to learn, be coachable, be ready to listen to the advice of your coaches, right? And then you're up there. You're up there. And then don't just rush it. Take your time. Be willing to help families instead of focusing on what you're going to get back. Because I've seen that if you just focus on that, you're out there.
I'm sure on a daily basis you meet so many people. You talk to people about planning their life, having insurance in place. One question that I wanted to ask you is, what is the biggest misconception people have about financial planning and life insurance?
Thank you for that. A lot of the time, people think it's so expensive. That's the biggest misconception. It's so expensive, and I have to die before I can benefit from it, right? But I just want to tell my people out there that there is so many types of life insurance.
Okay.
So many types. So the right type of life insurance, if you have it, you don't have to die before you can benefit from it, right? So there are 4 different types. We're going to talk about that another time. But the one that it's out there, it's not everybody that can qualify for it, but I'm going to just brief through it. So we have the group life insurance. We have the term life insurance. We have the whole life insurance. And then we have the index universal life, right?
Okay.
All of them is good in some ways. They all have the advantage and disadvantage. So if I, as a financial professional, if I sit with you, we look at your finances in every round and then decide which one will be best for you. Because when you look at the whole life is more expensive. If you look at term, is very cheap. If you look at group life, is free. And then index universal life also can be a little expensive. But we have to sit down and see which one fit where you're at, right? Because we can have a 30-year-old and we can get something for them for like as cheap as $19 a month. Come on. That is less than $1 a day. Everybody can afford it. So if you sit out there and just have that misconception, it's expensive, I'm not even going to bother. I don't want to die for somebody to spend my money. No, there are different types. So there is a particular one that I really talk about a lot because it's like a one-stop shop. When you stop there or when you have that account, it covers everything that you need. So I talk about that a lot. So that is the index universal life. It has about 62 different benefits. So the easy way to explain it is it has 3 prompts. So it has the life insurance part, it has the cash value part, and it has the critical, chronic, and terminal illness part. So it has living benefit to it, which means you don't have to die before you benefit from that account. If God forbid I have that account and I have any illness, I'm able to leverage that account. And if I say illness, I'm not talking about stomach bug or food poison that you can recover from in 3 days. Any critical or chronic or terminal illness, you are able to leverage that account. If we look back in our community, a lot of people are getting sick unexpectedly. I have two people in mind that they were healthy. I literally saw one of them, let's say Wednesday, the Saturday they said he's sick at the hospital. He had a stroke. I'm like, how? He was fine, right? So if we are able to get the information out there and let people know, hey, life insurance is not just for death. The right type will give you the living benefit. So you are able to leverage that account and take advantage of it. The cash value prime, so when you make your payment, part of the payment goes to your death benefit to pay for the insurance. The rest stays in the cash value. We call it policy value. It stays in there and then it collects interest for you. The way you get the interest, it mimics the market. It mirrors the market. So whatever the market makes it. It's indexing, and then you are only participating in the upside of the market. So now that the S&P, I was looking at it this morning and yesterday, I'm like, boo, like people are losing money, but in that account, it's mirroring it. But if you have money in there, you never lose any of your money. So that's a really great way when you look at it. So I want people to sit with a professional. Don't go with hearsay. Oh, I heard that. I heard that.
Right.
Sit with a professional. Let them explain to you the different type. See where you at financially and what you can do. Because something is better than nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So a lot of people are struggling financially. So they don't want to add extra costs to what already they're going through.
Right.
So sit with a professional, get to know where you are financially, and we're able to meet you where you are and help you. Because protecting yourself will cover your shame later, right? That we don't have to go out there and beg for money. GoFundMe. A lot of GoFundMe is going on sometimes because of that. Not all of it is for birthday parties. I have not even seen a GoFundMe for birthday party or wedding. It's always the opposite side. Somebody is sick, somebody passed away, all of that stuff. So we are able to help you with that. Sit with a professional. Don't just think it's expensive or I can't afford it or anything like that. We'll be able to help you. Even if you make $20,000 a year, we're still able to help you. Yeah, because we help people that make the least amount of money to people that make millions amount of money. We help corporations. We help business owners. So it doesn't matter who you are. We are able to help you. Yeah.
When it comes to life insurance, I've always had that belief that I am having a life insurance so that in case I pass on, my beneficiary will enjoy that money. But you breaking that is very, very interesting. And I believe there may be friends, family out there who are also thinking the same.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for touching on that. So in the quest of looking for interview questions and talking to families and friends, the number one question or thing that came across, I think about 10, 15, 20 people that I talked to,
Oh, wow.
they all said something about having an insurance at their workplace.
Right.
So what is the essence of contacting a financial advisor to help me go through another form of insurance again?
Right.
And I wanted to ask you that if someone has an insurance at the workplace, isn't that enough?
Yeah. So having an insurance at your workplace is good. If they offer it, take advantage of it, right? But the disadvantage about that is if you retire, if you get laid off, if you don't make it to work, most of the group life, which is the work insurance, you only benefit from it when it happens at work. Most of them. You don't have the blueprint. You don't have the policy booklet that tells you the benefit of what you have in it. A lot of people don't even ask. All what they know is I have insurance through my job.
Yes.
So if you really wants to know the benefit that you have in that job, in that policy, you need to, let's say, go to your HR and ask basic questions. Example, when I found out about the information, I told my dad because he loved his job too much. He can be driving through the snow to be able to get to work. And I told him, I'm like, I just find out. Do you know that, God forbid, if you go in and you don't make it to work, your family is not going to get the insurance on there because this is unexpected, death. It's like, oh no, I've been working there for the past 25 years. They're not going to do it. I'm like, okay, no argument. Go ask your HR. And then he did. So from then, he loved his job, but he started having a second thought. Like, man, are you serious? After working here all this time, me sacrificing myself. Apparently, even if you get to the parking lot and you don't even clock in, and God forbid you something happen, you pass away at the parking lot, or you're able to transfer to the hospital, if you are not lucky, the company is not gonna pay your family. Why? Because you were not on duty, you were not clocking. So we have to watch out for that. And then a lot of people also say, I have disability at work. We have short term disability,
Yes.
we have long term disability, which is great because you pay like $4, very cheap for a lot of people. So thinking like, okay, I have that in case I become disabled or I can't go to work for whatever reason, I'll be able to take advantage of that. But one thing that I will tell you, if you have those things, they are good, but you do not get 100% of your income. Your income is not replaced 100%, right? So imagine me making, let's say, $6,000 a month, and now they're gonna give you 3,005. How is life going to be like? It's gonna be hard, right? So if you are able to get one on your own, you do it to protect yourself. Because if you allow somebody to feed you all the time, you allow them to starve you. Because if they tell you, we are sorry, we can't give you any more, then what happens, right? And most of the time, disability can go to like 6 months if you can go back to work. They will give you up to 6 months. What if the doctor says you are able to go to work, but within you, you feel like, no, I will not be able to do this? You will not have no option but to go to work. We have people that come to work and their arms in a sling, their leg is in a boot. Do you think they really want to be there? No. But because they have no choice, they have to. But what if they have to stay home? Let's say prior to that, they have their own personal insurance, the right one, which has the living benefit that they'll be able to stay home and take care of themselves, heal properly, and be able to go back to work. I have somebody that I was working with. She ended up having the big C. She has $1 million policy of a term insurance. It has no living benefit. And going through the treatment, she was home for a little bit, but after the 6 months, she had to come back to work. It was severe, so with 6 months, she's still having recover. Unfortunately, she can't go and take any money from her life insurance because it's a term with no living benefit. She cannot go take cash out because term does not have a cash value in it. So with that, I was telling her, wow, I did not meet you early because by the time I find out, she already had, the cancer. I'm like, do you know that there is a life insurance account that if you have it, it comes with a living benefit? Your situation is a critical illness and eventually it's a chronic illness because it's preventing you from doing other stuff. You could have benefit from it. And she was shocked. She's like, wow, I've never heard of that. And I was the same until I became a financial professional. So even if you have all those benefits at work, please and please and please make sure you have your own. Have your own private account. Have your own private protection just in case. Because the Index Universal Life that comes with a living benefit, it allows you to replace your income 100%. Which means if I was making 10,000 and disability gives me 4,005, I'm able to still use my insurance advantage, which is 100%. Now I'm making more than 100% of my income, right? So it's better you have your own, but still take advantage, of what you have at work.
I'm speechless right
Yeah.
now because I didn't know that the insurance policies that we have at our corporate job, you have to die or the situation need to happen while you are at work before you can.
Yeah, most of them. Yeah. So if you want to be sure, just make sure everybody, I'm giving you an assignment. Go to your HR and ask them those questions. What benefit do I have in my account? Please find out for me. And then I want you to come back under this video and put your, answers under that, or we're going to put the phone number or email under the video so you'll be able to reach out and tell me about it. What benefit do I have when it comes to my group insurance, right? If I get sick, can I get any money from it? That's another question you want to ask. If I don't die at job, does my family still get the benefit in it? So ask these three questions, just only three questions. What are the benefits that I have in that account, and when will I be able to benefit from that? Yeah, please find out for me. I'll be coming back to the video to see what you find out.
All right, our guest has given us an assignment.
Yes.
Another question that I wanted you to touch on for me is the whole idea of 401k.
Okay.
Right. So in our workplace, as usual, we contribute to our 401k social security benefit. So you broke down how life insurance at our workplace work. Can you explain to us how those ones also work for somebody like me who only has 401k and social security contribution at my workplace? What is life going to be for me if I don't have any extra strategies in place, as you mentioned?
Yes, I love that question. So if you have a 401k, 43B, TSP, IRAs, your traditional IRAs at work, take advantage of it because your job is going to match it, right? You take advantage of it, you contribute towards it, but it depends on how much you're contributing towards it, right? You are doing that for your financial freedom later in life. So I'm not going to say it's bad. It's a great way to invest into your future when it comes to retirement. But the name of the game is diversification, right? So a lot of people build their retirement around their 401ks and their social security. Even some people don't even contribute to their 401k at all. They base it on my social security thinking, okay, when I retire, I'm going to get my social security. It will surprise you. Somebody is getting $183 from social security. So imagine, even if you're done paying your mortgage, how are you going to survive with 100 and something. That's why you see a lot of people, older folks, still out there working, not because they just want to work, but because of that situation. But I will say that you diversify your portfolio in a way that you'll be able to leverage other strategies. So if you sit with me as a financial professional and just those two are your financial goal when it comes to retirement, there are different strategies like the index universal life. You can leverage that as your retirement account because of the growth plot in it, and then the compound interest plot in it. It works the same way like the 401k. The only difference is this one mirrors the market the same, but you are only participating in the higher end. You don't lose any money, right? So let's say I have my traditional 401k. I am equipped to lose money in that account, right? You're gonna gain it back eventually. But if I have that 401k and I have my index universal life, I'm able to secure my index universal life to the point that I know that I will never lose any money in here. So it's kind of a shield to cover or protect my 401k. Right. So if I don't have any, let's say I don't have any strategy, I have my 401k, example 2008, those who were about to go on retirement around that time, the market went negative 43%. So imagine you having only 401k and then you lose 43% of your money and you are at that retirement age. How is life going to be like for you? Eventually you can't retire because you haven't paid taxes yet. So even if you have 600,000 in that account and you lose 43%, that's a chunk of your money gone. On top of that, now you have to pay taxes. Right? After taxes, how much do you have left? That money is going to run out really fast. But if you leverage other strategies, some of the job have pension, but these days not anymore. So we have annuity, which is also a private retirement plan that you can take advantage of and look into it. We can talk about annuity later, or if you want more questions, I'll be able to answer that later once you pick up my number or email. Annuity is also a great plan for you if you're looking for a retirement account that you don't want to lose any money, right? But take advantage of your 401k, but try also and leverage different strategies that can lead you to financial freedom. Because I'm not going to say it's bad. I don't want to put that misconception out there, but I don't want to say that it's bad for people to come for me. But I'm saying take advantage of it, but look into other strategies. 401k is not a retirement account per se that they're saying. It's an investment account. Retirement account, you never run out of money, number one. But you can run out of money in your retirement account, your 401k, if you live longer than, let's say, 30 years. People can live 90 years. They retire at 65 and then they live up to 90 years. Do you think if you have $600,000, it will be enough for you 30 years of your life? No. But if you have other strategies like annuity or index universal life, you are guaranteed 100% to take care of you till you pass. It's a lifetime guarantee that you will pass. So look into different strategy, diversify your portfolio so you can have that freedom and peace of mind that you're looking for when it comes to retirement.
Thank you for clarifying that. I believe for most of us immigrants, the 401k has been our number one go-to. That
I know my dad is number one. He was building his house with his 401k. Can you imagine? a lot of Ghanaians, that's what they do. They just take money from their 401ks, which is great because when they're taking out from your paycheck, you don't really see it. But once the paycheck hit your hand and you have to pay extra, it's hard.
Right.
So it's a great way, right? But hey, diversify your portfolio. That's what I would say when it comes to retirement planning.
I'm sure we all want to retire comfortably
Yes.
so that we don't have to go to work.
Yes.
Again, we want to enjoy this vacation, go on a cruise.
Yes.
And sometimes we all see other people doing it and we ask ourselves that question,
How
are these people able to do it and others are still working in their 70s?
Yeah.
It's all because of the strategies that they put in place,
Yeah.
and now they are reaping it.
Yeah.
So let us all look into how we can balance things out so that in the future we can all look back and smile. That brings me to my next question. Times are very hard these days.
Yes.
Times are very hard, and I'm not going to lie. The money that we make from corporate, by the time you pay your rent or your mortgage, other bills come into effect and you are back to square one.
Yes.
So for a professional like you, how do you help families that are even struggling to make ends meet?
Yeah.
Let's to talk about financial planning.
Yes. So
how do you go about it?
yeah. So if we sit with families, we have something called the dime sheet, right? So we check your debt, how much you're making, which is your income, your mortgage, your education, if you have any student loan, or how much you want to spend, or do you think your kids are going to spend when it comes to going to college. So we put it all together. We see what your expenses are, what you're spending on, and we take some things out. There are some things we can do away with, right? Some people go out to eat 4 times in a week. Is that necessary? For couples now sitting in a restaurant, you can be looking at about $60-something plus. So imagine if you're going out 3 or 4 times a week. You're spending so much money. But let's say you can use $150 to buy groceries, cook at home, and then it will be enough for a whole week. I'm not going to be the one telling you what to do or not to go out to eat, but we are looking at the future. Look at how your life is right now. Is that how you want to live it for the rest of your life? If you're doing what you're doing and you're still financially struggling, is this how you're going to live your life? So we are able to look at it from that angle. And I also come in, sometimes I put personal thing a little bit in there and say, hey, what do you love to do? Find something. Everybody have something within them that they love to do. If you have something you love to do, why don't we start doing that? Everybody is willing to pay for a skill. If you have a skill and they know that you can do it well, everybody's willing to pay for it. So how about you exchange your skill for that money? Hey, what if you have a little bit of time? If you come back from work and you're gonna sit in the couch, watch TV for 3-5 hours before you go to bed, there is this Uber Eats, grocery pickup. You can do something and then get that extra income instead of wasting that time. Because you can sacrifice now. They're all sacrifices.
Right.
I love for my husband to take me out to eat. But now I'm minimizing it because I know that we're wasting money, a lot of money when it comes to that. We're throwing birthday parties every single year. Look at how much money we are spending. We're going to the store buying toys, unnecessary stuff. All that we're able to put it all together and say, hey, what can we take out that is not going to affect the household? So we kind of move things around and then we are able to help anybody, even if you're struggling. So we look at it all, see what we can do for you to get extra income. And me as a financial professional, I'm also able to introduce the business to them and say, hey, with this, maybe you don't have any skill that you want to exchange for money. This is a new skill you can learn if you have open mind, and I'm able to introduce them to it. But we can help anybody, meet them where they at and just help them out.
You don't only get them to sign up for the insurance, but if somebody is ready to also to become work as a professional
Licensed financial professional, yes.
okay.
I'm able to also, because sometimes they are not thinking about it, but I'm able to say, hey, I was working here and I did this and I became who I am now. If you have open mind, I'm able to also help you to create financial freedom for your family. Because all this, let's say we meet somebody been working for 15 years, income has never changed, but now they have a wife, they have 3 kids with the same income. It's not gonna cut it, right?
Right.
So you have to do something extra to make life easier for you, right? And ladies, we want the soft life. We don't want no stress. Sometimes a lot of families have issue at home because of finances. I have not seen too many rich people fighting or arguing over money. It's all when you're living paycheck to paycheck and then you're overspending on something or unnecessarily. There's a lot of conflict at home. So I'm able to, introduce the business aspect to them and help them if only they are open minded. Yeah.
So, dear viewers and listeners out there, if you are looking forward to change career or you are looking forward to add an extra source of income to what you are doing right now, if you reach out to our advisor here, she'll be able to get you through the coaching process so that someday you also be standing out there speaking knowledgeably for people to know that who is this young man, who is this young lady. I'm sure it all starts by you making the decision
Yes.
right now.
Yes.
We are coming close to an end of our conversation today. My next question that I wanted to ask you has got to do with your inspiring takeaways and advice. And the first question is, so what has been one of the most rewarding moments in your career as a financial profession right now?
For me personally, it's the peace of mind that the family has. It's the thank you emails, it's the thank you calls. Once I'm done helping them, sharing the information, is the wow, I never knew this. If I knew this 5 years, 10 years, 15 years ago, life would have been different for me. So it's just that peace of mind that they have. They now walk out and say, hey, you know what, honey, if I walk out of this door and I don't return, I feel bad that I'm going to be gone, but I will have that peace of mind that you guys will be okay. It's just that for me, that even walking out, they're not scared of any illness or, death happening, right? I met a couple that they were like, the man was like, wow, I was thinking about it, like, I'm the only one working. So what if something happened to me? What if I don't die? The question is, what if? What if I don't die and I'm sick right now with 3 kids? The oldest is only 5 years old. So she gave birth back to back to back. The youngest is 1.5 or so. So how is the family going to survive if I get sick or if I am no more? So it's the peace of mind they have for me. It's everything. It brings me joy in my heart so much. The fulfillment, it's like you can't share it with anybody or you can't explain it, but it just gives me that peace of mind knowing that families are protected and they have a peace of mind for their future when it comes to their retirement. Yeah.
So for those watching or listening to this video
Yeah.
who want to get into this financial services,
Yeah.
what mindset should they have on a daily basis to build now?
Yes. So if you are willing to become a financial professional like I am, what I will tell you, I'm going to use, the strategies that helped me or the coaching that helped me very much. You need to be patient, right? This is not get rich easy. Sometimes you have to learn the process to be able to start helping families.
Right.
And depending on how fast you receive or learn information, it's going to take a little bit of time for you. So, what I would say is be patient, be willing to learn, have open mind, and be coachable. If you put all of it together, your success rate is at 100%, because you're going to be around great mentors and coaches who are willing to see you succeed. This is not the industry that we keep things to ourselves. It's like, I don't want this person to know what I'm doing to make it. They're willing to share with you. They literally give you the blueprint. What I love about it is the system is already built for you.
Okay.
Right? So you just have to follow the system and just excel. And another thing that I will also say is don't try to do it on your own if you don't know it, because you can mess it up, right? You can break your market if you don't have all the information. Right? You can really break your market. So we call something leveraging. You have to leverage the coaches, the mentors, because they've been in the industry for a while. So they know what they are saying. You are upcoming. You've been in for a couple months. You don't know all the information. Leverage them. Ask them to help you. If you're able to put all of it together, you're going to succeed really, really well.
So, if you could give one advice to Beyond Checklist viewers and listeners who are hesitant about starting this business, what would it be?
I will tell you that started. For me, I was doubting myself in the beginning. I'm like, can I do this? I don't think I can talk. How am I going to find people? All these questions, right? But at the end of the day, everything is marketing. Even if you start a new salon, you have to market yourself. You have to advertise yourself. So the confidence is also another thing. Have that confidence in you, because there is nothing that you cannot do. The Bible says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthened me. If you have Christ in you and you are willing to do it, He's going to give you the willpower, the strength to get you there. So don't doubt yourself. Start it. Just start it. Find somebody who is going to walk you through it and start it. Because once you start it, over time, you're going to become the best version of yourself, right? A lot of people want to start, but they're worrying about, how am I going to find people? How do you find people? It comes naturally if you know what you're saying. Because what I do is, wherever I get to, I let people know who I am. Because let's say people know me as Sandra in the healthcare field. They have no idea I've gotten my license, even including the people around me or that I know maybe a couple of years ago, whatever. So what I do is, hey, I don't know if I told you before, I just got my license in the financial industry. This is my card. Can we connect? Now they know that this is what you do. Present yourself well. Be the best version of yourself. And you can do it. You can do anything. Because I am a living testimony. If I am able to talk like this for, let's say, an hour, 2 hours straight, I'm a living proof of it. Don't doubt yourself, ever. Just start it with the right team and mentorship and coaching. You're going to do it. I'm going to tell you, buy you some glasses before you start, because the sky is even not your limit. above the sky is your limit, and it's too bright. It's too bright for you, okay? So get your glasses.
I feel so motivated right now, and I'm sure you are also boosting your confidence level. We are coming close to our discussion today, and I will entreat you to continue to like, subscribe, and share this video for friends and family so that they will also tap into this knowledge.
Yeah.
Again, the program is Beyond Checklist, and I want to say thank you all for making time to watch this video, and we look forward to connect with you in our next episode. Have a great day.